In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys why I started trading, my experience in the market so far, and what you can expect from Buzz Trades moving forward. I'm Jacob from Buzz Trades, and this is the Saturday Morning Coffee Buzz. All right, so this is going to be the first episode of the Saturday Morning Coffee Buzz, and today we're going to be talking about why I started trading stocks. So I got into the market about 3 years ago. I started trading roughly 3 years ago. I went to school for a few years. I went to college for about 3 years, and I was studying exercise science, pre-physical therapy, and I thought I would do my undergrad, go to grad school, graduate, get a job as a physical therapist, and make 6 figures a year helping rehabilitate people, which I really like the idea of. And, I still like the idea of it, but the reality of I hated school. I didn't necessarily want to work a 9 to 5 and have someone else be my own boss. And so those things led me to explore other avenues, other ways to make money, and other ways to be self-sufficient. And I came across trading. I'd left school. This is, I guess maybe 4 years ago. I left school. And I was looking for something else to do and something I would enjoy. I was always intrigued by the markets and about the fact that you could just use money to make more money. I thought that was fantastic, that you didn't have to trade time for money. So that was a big thing that drew me to the market. I didn't want to have the 9 to 5. I wanted to have freedom to travel. And then once I finally got into the market, I realized how challenging it was. And I'm the kind of person that I always end up doing things the hard way. And this came true with trading as well. I always do things the hard way, which is fine. I think I learn a lot more lessons that way, but I could probably save myself a lot of time, effort, and pain by learning from other people's mistakes. And that is one big tip I would give people that are starting out trading. If you can learn from the mistakes that other traders make, it's going to help speed up your learning curve so much. But yeah, I started trading because I didn't want to be locked down to one job, having to go to work at a certain time, and do basically the 9 to 5. But like I said, once I got into trading, I found out that it was super challenging. It was like a puzzle every single day. You show up to the market, and you don't know exactly what to expect. Every day in the market is a little bit different, and I love that aspect about it. So getting into my background, like I said, I went to college. I did about 3 years of study in exercise science and pre-physical therapy, and I enjoyed it. I really do. I like exercise. I enjoyed that field, but I just didn't see myself doing it as a career, doing it for a long period of time. So once I finally found trading, I think I actually discovered trading on YouTube. Believe it or not, I discovered trading on YouTube, and I think it was Tim Sykes. I believe it was like a random Tim Sykes video that popped up, and I clicked on it. And of course, it was like a Ferrari and like stacks of cash and everything. And so I click on this Tim Sykes video. I'm checking it out, and I think it might have even been like a fake Tim Sykes video, like someone stole some of his clips and put it together. So eventually I found Tim Sykes. I started watching his videos on YouTube, and then the videos of his students, Roland Wolf, Tim Grittani, and a couple of it, Mark Crook, and a couple of other guys. And so I started watching their videos, their content, and realized that you really can make a lot of money trading. Tim Grittani was the biggest one that stood out to me. He took $1,500 and ended up making $1 million in like a year or something like that, which was crazy to me. So at this time, I had left school. I started working a warehouse job. And so I was making a little bit of money. I still lived with my parents at the time, so I had some income coming in. I was able to save up some money, and so I started trading with a $1,000 E-Trade account, and this was almost 4 years ago at this time. And so I started with E-Trade with just $1,000, so still under the PDT. I traded in that account for a while, for some time. I would lose money, I would deposit more money, lose money, deposit more money. And I did that for maybe 6 to 8 months before I realized, I'm not really getting anywhere. There was no actual form of education in my trading, or to support my trading. I was going through no kind of education other than watching YouTube videos, and YouTube videos are fantastic, but sometimes to speed up the learning curve, you need a little bit more education, and that was something I was really lacking, and continue to lack in the education department. of trading for the next couple of years, actually. So I traded in E-Trade for a while. I switched over to TD Ameritrade so I could have, or I opened a TD Ameritrade account as well so I could have 2 accounts going with 3 day trades every 5 days. So that at that point I would have 6 trades a week essentially. And that worked out all right. I was able to make some money. I started trading breakouts at this point, and I had a little bit of success, but it was not nearly as quick as I wanted it to be. So I started looking for other avenues to speed up this process of making money in the market. And then I eventually came upon Ross Cameron from Warrior Trading, and I'm a big fan of Ross. I think he's an awesome guy. I know a lot of people will hate on the chat room and say that he's a pumper, and there might be some truth to the fact that he starts trading a stock and the chat room follows. I can't argue that. But I found Ross Cameron, and Ross was actually super helpful to me in my trading journey. I didn't buy the course or anything for about a year. I just watched his YouTube videos every day, the $500 to $1 million challenge. I would just watch Ross's YouTube videos, try to learn from them, try to emulate his strategy. And at that point, I learned about offshore brokers. So I opened up an account with SureTrader, an offshore broker. And they do not enforce the same rules, the PDT and the same regulations, I suppose, that have to trade under here in U.S. markets. So I opened up the SureTrader account. I deposited $1,000 again. This time I have leverage, 4 times leverage. So I was able to trade with up to $1,000 in the SureTrade account, which was awesome. At this point, I did have a little bit more experience. I'm maybe 2 years into my journey, roughly, or a year and a half, 2 years into the journey of trading, and I'm still not profitable. I'm still losing money, and now I'm at SureTrader and I'm paying high commissions. So not only am I not yet profitable, I'm also paying expensive commissions on top of that. So it was really tough for me to make money at SureTrader. SureTrader ended up getting shut down sometime last year, maybe a little over a year ago. And so at that point I switched to CMEG, which was the top recommended broker for people using the top recommended offshore broker. And I heard of CMEG through Ross Cameron and Warrior Trading. And so I switched to CMEG, and I was actually super happy with CMEG. Loved the platform. I was using Sterling, loved the platform. But I was having the same issue. I was still not super profitable. I was able to make some money at this point, 2.5 years into the journey. I was able to make money consistently, but I was also able to lose the money just as easily, and then I'm still paying the high commissions on top of that. So I traded CMEG for a while, finally realizing it's kind of tough to beat these commissions. I still do have the CMEG account, and I do still trade in it from time to time. And I also have a TD Ameritrade account that I have reopened. And one of my TD Ameritrade accounts, we're doing the $500 account challenge. Watch the videos. I'll put a thing up here. So I'll be posting videos of me trading with just $500 in a TD Ameritrade account. We're still under PDT. We'll be doing swing trades, overnight trades, and then also day trades. So that's going to be fun, I think, to trade with just $500 again. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. My strategy as a trader has definitely changed over the years. For the longest time, I was only trading breakouts, which you can make money trading breakouts, absolutely, especially in volatile markets. You can make money trading the breakout. However, it is a really risky strategy, and for new traders, I don't know that I would necessarily recommend trading breakouts. It's a really simple, easy strategy to understand and comprehend as a beginner trader, and I think that's why so many people as beginners trade the breakout strategy. And it's a good place to start, but it is risky, and if you don't know what you're doing, it's a very easy way to lose money in the market. So over the last year or so, I've really gotten away from trading breakouts. I still do in very volatile markets. I will still trade breakouts, but I've definitely gotten away from that some, and I prefer to just trade with the trend on stocks that are moving at that day, but getting in at support levels rather than at high-day breakouts. So I, 3 years of school didn't work out. Ended up going, trading, found the market. haven't looked back, man. I did take a break. There was a point in time, maybe 6 to 8 months into my trading career, where I was having no luck. I was losing a lot of money, and I wasn't sure if this is, something that I could actually make happen and do as a career. And that was a really tough point. I took maybe a 3 or 4 month break from trading, and just explore some other options, try to figure out, would I rather do real estate, would I rather do something else besides trading, because I'm not having any success at it so far. I come back to trading after a few month break, and I decide, if other people can make this happen, I think that I can make this happen too. So I decided just to start studying really hard. Every day I'm in the market, every single morning. At night I'm going over my trades. I'm watching Ross Cameron. I'm watching 2 or 3 other people on YouTube, watching their trades every single day. And I really started to get a foundation of what it takes to be a successful trader. So I finally have found some profitability, and we'll see if that continues in this $500 account. I haven't traded with the $500 account in a while, so I'm excited about this challenge. But that brings us to the Buzz Trades channel and what you can expect. So for now, I'll be trading in this $500 account at TD Ameritrade. We've only got 3 trades every 5 days. I'll be taking swing positions, overnight trades if we've got valid setups. I'll be trading during the day if I've got trades available and we've got good momentum in the market. So I'll be posting all those trades, wins, losses. I'll post all the trades so you'll be able to view them here on this channel. On Saturdays, I'm going to try to do the Saturday morning coffee buzz every Saturday, just to give you guys a little bit of additional content. And so I'm really excited about the channel. We're here to provide educational content. I would not consider myself a professional trader by any means. I'm still learning. I'm still on my journey. So at times I will take bad trades, and I'm open to the feedback. So if you think that I can do something differently to improve as a trader, I'm all ears. That is my goal, is to improve as a trader and help others improve as well. That's the goal of this channel, is to provide awesome educational content for those watching. Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Saturday Morning Coffee Buzz. If you found any of this information helpful, please do like and leave a comment below. Subscribe to see next week's episode, and thank you for tuning in.